रख के कर दिखाने में, मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी, और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में कि अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है, वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी कि एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन ही नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Good afternoon from UAE, and a very warm welcome to everyone present in here, and a very warm welcome to Graham and Gwen. So
hello.
Yeah, hi. So to start with, let me just tell you about the FranGlobal. FranGlobal is the international consulting arm of Franchise India, which is the arm which provides the marketing strategy to enter into the global market. Today's webinar is all about presenting one of the most exciting famous sandwich brands from US, Miller's Famous Sandwich, and its entry to the UAE market. Well, I'm pretty excited about it because having been stayed 25 years in UAE and coming from the F&B sector, be it the hotels, the restaurants, and the retail, it's pretty exciting for me to see Miller's Sandwich finally coming to UAE. And we will have a very well-known sandwich brand coming, and one more variety to offer to the citizens and the guests and the residents and the expatriate community, which always looks for something more and more exciting. If I have to give you in brief a little bit about the food market of UAE, basically, it's 37.89 billion. The food market in UAE is 37.89 billion in 2023, and the market is expected to grow at a percentage of 4.39. Well, if you put this in relation to the total population, the per person revenue aggregates to USD 3,700 nearly, and the food market is growing. So I would not take much time on the food market and the UAE. It's a very, very exciting thing because I would love our guest from US, Millers and Gwen, to tell us more about the market. Over to you.
Well, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Gwen Graham, and Roger, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Roger Graham. Thank you.
And so today we are very, very excited to share with you all our family story, our family brand. We have been in the States for 50 years. We are a third generation family owned business. And we are proud to be serving what we know is the best tasting sandwich ever. It's fresh, it's natural, and we'll get into a little bit more of the product and what we do and how we do it and what makes it so unique. But one of the things I wanted to make sure I shared in the beginning was just a statement that, you know, we are a company. We want to make sure everyone knows that we are a company that values integrity and maintaining strong relationships with others. That is why we have lasted for 50 years. That's why we have thrived and grown for 50 years. We are focused on, you know, building this business together with franchise owners across the world. This is our product, and we're going to show you a little bit more in a minute about what we do. We have many other sandwiches besides this fresh, natural, signature, famous roast beef, but this is the #1 selling sandwich protein that we serve. And so we like to let everyone know that this takes 14 hours to cook overnight, but very little labor. And this is the beautiful piece of it. So it takes 14 hours. It slow roasts overnight in our ovens, which are all high-tech ovens. And it's prepared for the customer, for your customers, in 3 minutes or less. So there's a lot of love, a lot of preparation that goes into it. But again, there is very little labor on the side of preparation. It's very important to know. The ovens are set it and forget it. They are high-tech ovens. They are programmed so that they can be operated and recipes can be updated through the internet. So it's really a system that has been established that will allow you to build your stores and to grow your stores with your team members. And they don't have to be highly trained chefs. They just need to be people that can execute a system, and we have that system in place. We do feel that Miller's serves the best tasting sandwich on earth, and it has to do with how we source our product, the healthy aspect to our product, no preservatives, no additives. It's just a very fresh, natural product. This is our mission. Our mission is very near and dear to us. Our goal is to provide every guest with a memorable experience, VIP service, and the best tasting meal in the industry every time, because they deserve it. Over the years, Miller's has become a staple in the community. We're a very family-oriented community brand that can be replicated at any level in any neighborhood across the world. And that's what is very, beautiful about what we do. Roger, did you want to give a little bit of history about your grandparents? Because this is where it began, the first generation.
Yeah, sure. So, hi, I'm Roger again. In the early 70s, my grandfather was working at a submarine builder over here in the States. His wife, Ruby Miller, just was a housewife raising the kids, and he saw an opportunity to open a sandwich shop in his neighborhood. Almost, you could almost walk there. It was in the same city, town which they lived, and I wanted to build something at home, something he could work in with his family, with his children, with his wife, and he took a big risk doing that. Being a shipbuilder, a submarine builder, was a very stable job in the 70s in the United States. So he came home one day, and when he told my grandmother, she probably didn't understand that, but they took the risk and they did it, and they built it on this little corner in East Providence, and it was community driven from the ground up. Getting the customers, getting the great food, and showing people that they could make the New England style roast beef is what we call it. So they did that. They worked with their children and their family in the business into the 80s, into the late 80s, when my mom, you'll see in the lower picture there, she purchased it from him when he retired. And then my mom and dad continued, building that legacy, the community focused, the kids come in after the baseball games and the hockey games, and the team has the sandwich, and they kept building it into the 90s and the early 2000s, and in the mid 2000, late 2008, that's when we purchased it from my parents. And then at that time we said, we could probably replicate this. And what we did is we opened up a second shop about 30 minutes away. And that's been going strong now for 12 years. So it is able to be replicated. And that's why we thought, hey, let's franchise this. Let's bring this to other communities, to other people, so they can build their family legacy. And that's where we are today. So I'll give that back to you, Gwen.
Yeah. And every year, since the beginning, we have had growth, which is an amazing thing, even through COVID and that time that we've all gone through. Our sales volume did not drop. It's documented higher each year. So it is something to know that this is a product that people definitely crave and continue to purchase. This is just an example of a mural that we have in our stores, just showing the community, all different kinds of people, that we serve and can be served around the world. I have a short little video here just to show you a little bit about our process.
No audio on that, Gwen.
Oh, there's no audio on that?
No, I don't hear the audio.
No, even I don't hear the audio, Graham.
Oh, you don't? Oh, I apologize for that. There must be, it must have something to do with the integration, because I can hear it on my end. Well, what I'll do is I'll fast forward just to show a little bit about the roast beef that's slicing. I'm not sure why. Can you hear me speaking though right now, so I can narrate?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay. So what we get to, this is the roast beef coming out of the ovens. That comes out and it will be sliced to order. If I can get to that. So that is the roast beef. It is a high quality certified Angus beef. No additives, no preservatives, like I spoke about. This is how it's sliced. That was a very quick shot. But you can see how it's thinly sliced to order. And I apologize, that probably is not the greatest thing because of the audio, so we'll figure that out. But what you see there is you see the roast beef sliced to order. Not sitting around. It's not prepared ahead of time. It's just prepared. It takes under 3 minutes, sliced to order, fresh when the customer orders it. Recently, Miller's was named one of the hottest startups in 2022 in this QSR Online, which is a very famous publication in the United States, on the 40 under 40 list for one of the hottest startup fast casuals. It was an honor to be chosen for this. And this is just a slide showing the roast beef again, and talking a little bit about that high quality beef that we serve. This is aged to perfection for 21 days, which is very important because it results in the freshest, the best tasting, most tender sandwich that can be produced. While roast beef is our claim to fame, we have many other options that we serve. And so this is just a few different things here. Chicken sandwiches. This is roast beef sliders, little mini. Lobster rolls, Thanksgiving sandwiches, turkey, chicken. Those are chicken tenders and French fries, mozzarella sticks. And then we offer bowls, which for people that don't want bread, they can get bowls if they want a base of veggies and things like that. So this is just a little bit about what we serve. And again, please keep in mind, it's a system, it's set up, and it's very easy to replicate. This, I wanted to show the US sales from 2022. And this was our unit volumes. So we range from on the low end of 1.3 to on the high end of 2.6. The beautiful thing about this is we are able to operate in a very small square footage. So while we operate today in 1,600 US square feet to 2,500 US square feet, we can even operate in a smaller than 1,600 square foot space. So that is something to keep in mind, especially in cities and neighborhoods where it is just a small storefront. We can operate in a small storefront, especially if it's grab and go, people coming in and leaving, and you don't need much dining room space. So that is another benefit of this particular brand. These are some pictures of our locations. We'll have interior and exterior pictures to show, but where possible, we like to bring in the opportunity for outdoor dining, some nice green space. And on the outside of the building, we just want people to know what it is that we serve. So, our claim to fame is serving this famous New England style roast beef sandwich, among other sandwiches. And we have this established in 1972 on the outside as well, to bring in legacy, to bring in history, so that people know from the outside that this is something that has been around for a while. These are some pictures from the inside of our locations to show the decor and the style of those locations that would have dining spaces. As we said before, this is very easy to replicate model. We have a very high-tech equipment package that make this an easy brand to operate with the slicers or automatic slicers, safety slicers. We have many digital training options to reinforce the brand standards. Everything that we do in the store is digital. We use iPads for all task management. We use iPads and digital technology for temperature controls, really all of the things that need to be done to help run the business behind the scenes so that your managers can focus on what's most important, running the stores, making sure the quality of the product is perfect, and making sure bottom line customers are happy. That's what you want your managers to be able to do. We have figured out the behind the scenes technology to help everything run smoothly. The other piece of what we do as a brand and why we are, very excited to partner and to grow across the world is, our branding and our marketing. One of the biggest things that we do and will continue to do is a constant evolution of our brand with photography and videos and graphics and marketing campaigns to just reinforce the Miller's brand. This is an example of the front counter space and how it could potentially look in your stores. We have a lot of to-go orders, a lot of digital orders. In the US, about 35% of our orders now are digital order ahead orders, so it reduces the need for many cashiers. We have these stations that are set up where you can the customers can go in and get their food and from the cubbies that you see on the right-hand side, which is important. People are on the move and they want to get a good meal and they want to come in and they want to come out and get back to work or get back to their homes or families. Some more examples of the interior space. This is a social media wall that we have created where people are taking selfies and posting them on Instagram for social sharing. And actually the pictures that they will post then can be displayed in your locations upon the exit. There's a special wall that we've highlighted at the exit so that anyone that posts their pictures in Miller's, because this becomes a destination social media sharing spot where people know that when they go in, they want to take a selfie here. Then those pictures can be printed and posted on the wall. So when they come in next time, they can view themselves. Just some more interior renderings. This is that graphic that we talk about. You can't see the wording behind it, but the wording behind it says never eat alone. And that's what Miller's is all about. You might come in alone. You might come in with family or friends, but when you're here, everyone is family. Everyone, can meet new friends. And or meet old friends. And then that's a lot of, what we do. This is some examples of our marketing, just so you can see the breadth of what we do. We are dedicated to marketing and growing this brand. And so we have some really fun illustrations that have been customized for Miller's. These are proprietary illustrations, just to give you an idea of the marketing that we do. This is a simple, there's no audio here, but it is a good visual just to see a lunch rush. And I'll just play that as we talk. We did this for about an hour. And this is a lunch rush in one of our locations. This is our oldest location, so it doesn't look like the new locations or the new Miller's prototypes. But it is very important to see the people that just come in and out in just an hour in where we're located. I talked about earlier that, this is very easy to set up and scale to multiple locations, because that's the key, right? You want to open one, see the success of that, and you want to scale this. So it is easy to do that. These sandwiches are prepared, like we said, in 3 minutes or less. It is also appealing to a diverse customer base with a diverse palate, because the products that we serve have that home style, good old fashioned feel to it. Everyone loves the sandwiches, old, young, all kinds of, different industries that people work in. We have any day in our stores, we have people that are, laborers or workers, like on the road, teachers, business people, office people, doctors, lawyers, judges. It's an amazing thing to see all of these types of people gathered around our tables, eating the same food together. It is a great healthy alternative to fast food options that are out there. It's not another pizza or burger concept, nothing against those, but there are a lot of those. What we are doing is a great healthy alternative that is quick and something different that people will naturally gravitate towards. And it's an opportunity to own a business serving a unique product that is not overly populated in the market yet. Like I said, it's not another pizza, not another burger concept. It is something that is unique, and it's exciting to get in on the ground floor in a new country. Some more pictures of our food style, our photography. We invest heavily into food photography to make sure that our product is highlighted in a professional way. This is just an example of our menu, the interior menu that we serve in the store. I'll just kind of go through that a little bit, that it shows all of the different items that we serve. And obviously these items can be customized based on the location that you operate. There may be some items that you would not want to sell in your area, and that would be okay as well. Some more examples of our branding, bags. This is just an example of what we do to further solidify our brands. Our fries are the second bestseller. In addition to the roast beef sandwiches, our fries are a craveable fry that people love. It sometimes is the first thing they talk about when they hear Miller's. When we're out and about in the community and they see our shirts, or they know who we are. One of the first things they'll say is, "I love those French fries." And then we'll joke and we'll say, "What about the roast beef?" And well, of course I love that, but those French fries, you can't get those French fries anywhere. This is a more example of just the branding that we do. Just different things, sandwich stickers, labels for sandwiches, sealed for protection stickers that go on the delivery bags, different marketing campaigns we run throughout the year, gift card programs, more marketing campaigns that we run, T-shirts that we prepare that can be sold in the store and worn by team members. This just a slide that just talks about, as you can see, just we are continually developing all of these brand assets and collateral that the goal is that you will use in your stores to drive traffic to your stores at the local level. Some more examples of different advertising and the way that it can be used in the community to increase awareness as you're open in your communities and in your areas. We use a lot of social marketing and influencers, and it's just a great way to promote the brand. So at your local level, we partner with folks at your local level that can help promote the brand. Just some more pictures. We do a lot of fundraising with schools and communities where schools will market the Miller's brand in their school. And when people come in for that dinner that night, we donate a percentage of sales back to that school. So we do a lot with the community. Your community is what will drive traffic to your stores. Being engaged in your community and being out there is really what will drive that traffic to the stores. I talked about earlier, we have a full technology suite that we have built in to help your managers and you as owners run your stores without the stores running you. This helps you to focus on what's most important. Team building aspect is most important, and the taking care of the customers and the product quality. We have a full comprehensive training program, which is a combination of online and in person to make sure that your managers are fully ready and knowledgeable about our store operations and procedures, and fully knowledgeable about the system and able to implement that system at the local level. This is an example of some just video. And again, you don't need audio, but so you can see, we do training videos on how to prepare sandwiches. So this was a new sandwich that we rolled out about 18 months ago, a Thanksgiving style sandwich. And it has turkey and stuffing and cranberry sauce. And so it's just an example of seeing how the sandwich is prepared. And we send this out so that the team members can read or watch the video and understand how to prepare the new sandwich. And this video could be customized to your territory in whatever language, that you would like to have that done in for your area. So again, this is all very important for ensuring that brand consistency, so that no matter how many locations are open, as long as we adhere to these standards, the customer will get the same experience in every location, which is very, very important. There is very little waste in this operation as well. I thought it is very important to mention that. Everything that we do is weighed and portioned so that there is no leftover product that has to be thrown away, which is very, very important to any business operation. Everything we do is prepared to order. And so that it's just something that I think is very important for you to know. This is just an example of material that we put in the store for team members to be able to know what to do. So this is, when answering the phone, these are some things that should be done when answering the phone. Again, this can be customized to your geography, your location, and the language is spoken there. But we do all of these different kinds of materials to ensure that brand consistency across different stores. And then just another video and showing the graphics that we do. All of these things will be used in your local marketing, social media, Facebook, Instagram, website, things like that. So that is everything that I have to say.
Well, thank you, Gwen. Graham, you want to add something?
No, Gwen does the best on these. She really covers everything. So I think I am good. She covered everything.
She's done the presentation, and you'll cover the figures part later on. All right, that was really great. Viewers, any question? I saw one question coming in, and I wrote back saying that definitely we will take the questions towards the end of the session. So you can please type in, or we will get back to you. And I'll wait for, let's say, take a pause in here. So if any question comes up, we can answer it, or we can move ahead. No, I do not see it coming, but well, thank you very much, Gwen and Graham. I mean, actually, I'm already in the awe of the brand. Wow, 50 years, a legacy that was started in 1972, and we are in 2023, and you have taken it to the next level. I come from the F&B. I have managed brands like Burger King, Popeyes, Sbarro, and things in the past, and I've been in the retail and in the UAE, and I see that you've captured and covered each and every aspect of what an operator or a franchisee would look at. And I was making notes while you were speaking. If the brand has sustained well during the COVID time, that means you have got the formula right, you've got the product right, and you've got all the mathematics of running the business right. Viewers, I mean, I do really, it's a commendable thing, because we have seen quite a lot of businesses shut down during the COVID. Second thing, which really is amazing, and wow, and I need to say that, being a chef myself, that a high quality certified Angus beef, and that too sliced. So you can see from your eyes right away the quality of the beef. And Angus beef, the moment you say Angus beef, it talks about the quality in itself, and that is aged for 21 days and sliced to order. It's exactly what Goan said, home style, good old fashioned sandwich. I mean, what else do you expect? I mean, a grandma sandwich, but your grandma not making it, Miller's making it. Correct me if I'm wrong, Gwen, right?
No, 100% correct.
I was really listening to you so keenly, and it is so interesting to see that, you have a very robust trading plan. You have developed everything which is behind the scene technology required for any brand to go further. I mean, nothing to do. Past is the past and the legacy, but you have developed everything. You have developed a very strong marketing focus and the social media, and towards the age group, and the working communities. You've kept everyone, encapsulated within your imageries in there. So if someone's sitting alone, in UAE, there are many single people, those who come to make up their career, and they are alone, and they're sitting alone, and they don't feel alone. That was very good. And one of the imagery was the many people behind on the wall. I mean, I loved it. I just loved it. If you're there in that ambience, you're just not alone. Last thing to say, I mean, great alternative to the fast food outlets. Yes, and we are looking for that. And I'm sure the people in UAE are looking for that. So viewers, I mean, I would only say, set it and forget it. Yes, Gwen?
Yes.
That's it from my side. I really thank you very much. And please do write to us, do email to us. We are open. We are open for discussions. We are open for master franchisee. We are open to develop a territory in all the ways. My phone numbers and the email addresses for all the contact people would be displayed towards the end, or would be available. That's it from my side. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Gwen. Thank you very much, Graham.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you very much. You too have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Mita, over to you.
Thank you so much. Harshika, please end the webinar.